Okay, so here we are for the second round. Let's go ahead and join up. Hopefully we'll be able to pull this one through. Gotten a little bit more practice with the deck, but still a learning process. I really like the deck, except for a hand like this. One more land like this would have been a plains, or this would have been a plains, I probably would have kept it. Well, the small again. That's a little bit better. Definitely had to draw pretty well. The one thing I've been noticing about the deck is the fact that its lands are great and all, but it truly needs truly needs to be some work to the mana base. Like when you get land screwed, you get land screwed, and then when you don't get land screwed, you tend to be like land flooded. But it seems to be the lands are pretty like slim, so it's kind of interesting. I'm still trying to figure out the land. I feel like it at times it has too much, at times it has too little, so it's kind of hard to determine. I think the deck is pretty well placed, but again, trying to figure it out. Seems to be that for these kind of cues, um, these creature decks are the way to go. Some kind of Boros deck or some mono red deck. So I mean, I don't think this is Naya, but I could be wrong. Let's see. There's not much to figure out. Kind of think like Burst of Strength might actually not be better in this deck. Be able to pump up your guy and be able to make mana. This hand might have not been the best to keep, but I think Angel might actually be too much for the deck. Oof. Now that's a way to close a game quickly. Oof. It's crazy. Talk about this. This is actually a French deck. No one plays with your armor. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure this is, this game is lost. Yeah, game's lost. Yeah, these came too late. Voting is going to be pretty easy here, actually. Take this out, 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 out. Here we actually want. We want to be able to pit fight. I feel like Frontline Medic might actually be good, and Rootborn Defense might actually be okay. But I want creatures. This is one card I really don't want to see. I think I'm actually. This is currently not the best hand, but it's not the worst. And it could easily start with here. We don't have anything to be able to pump up this guy yet. And taking damage unnecessarily is really not. This hand's actually not that good. I feel like our opponent's playing something else, or is doing something else. Oh, I love how my background's over there. That is the one thing about Moto that like drives me crazy is when this happens. Like, dude, what's my background over there? Anyway, I kind of want my opponent to actually invest in playing one of his spells. There you go. Oh, that sucked. Why would he... Well, I guess just to keep me from being able to. I feel like here the play could be to play Frontline Medic, but if he has anything else, like, let's look at our options. Play this. Yeah, if it would have been a 2-drop, I would have been able to play the 2-drop, and then, yeah. I have to sacrifice a 4 guy. Hoping he attaches something else on here. I mean, here's the option. I can take 5, then be able to drop Frontline Medic, then have up for Pit Fight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And just what we needed. So here's the tricky thing here. Okay. That's actually going to give him... He's going to become 7-4. We didn't have another thing. That's the only thing I don't know about Pit Fight. If yeah, man, I knew it. That is the only thing I didn't know about Pit Fight. If it does first strike damage or not, that's the only thing. I didn't think it did, but that's a my bad situation there. So I mean, if I lose, it's my fault on this one. That is the one thing I do have to find out. It's like what happens there. Not in a horrible spot, but could be better. Yeah, okay, each deals damage. Yeah, it doesn't take into consideration. Yeah, I should have thought of that. Because he probably would have put the damage on the Rakdos Cackler. So I made a mistake there. I definitely made a mistake there. I should have just let it go and then activate it, because they both... Yep. So it's first strike damage, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, he can just set it up where he'll kill these two and then this one will live. Yep, game's over. Yeah, I made a mistake there. Made a mistake. Should have let the other Ethereal Armor drop. And then, yeah, mistake on my end. Well, that's a 0-2. And I'm not going to blame it on the deck. I'm actually going to blame it on the pilot. So, oh, you would have been so helpful. Okay, I'll definitely see you guys on the next round.